Hi and welcome to day 92 of retiring and caring for my parents and my terrapins as an only child. Meet Kwai Kwai and Lala, my two terrapins whose names mean happiness in Mandarin. They've been with me since primary school, basically forever. I've always wanted them to have a better life because living in a small flat, they've always lived in two small containers. Occasionally, I let them run free in the toilet so they get some exercise, but I didn't want them to continue living such a life. If I can make their lives better even in a small way, why wouldn't I? So I went down the Shopee and Lazada rabbit hole, or rather terrapin hole, then Taobao. And voila, I found a big tank with a filter and platform perfect for my terrapins because there's ample space, they'd still get clean water and be able to bask in the sun. I also did more research and shared with my parents how pellets alone aren't enough. Terrapins need a proper healthy diet, so I encouraged them to plonk some veggies and fruits into the water for them. But back to the tanks, Dad looked at the two new tanks and said, that looks like more work. So now, they get a staycation in the big tanks every weekend or every fortnight if Dad's not feeling it. Down the road, when I'm able to get my own place, I'd be sure to take them along and spoil them for how long they've roughed it out with me and my family. Because caring for Kwai Kwai and Lala is caring for family. I wasn't able to give them a good start to their lives, but I'd make sure they get a great rest of their lives. Hi and welcome to day 93 of retiring and caring for my parents as an only child. I have a hard time conversing with my mom. Sometimes texting works better because she'll read before replying. Unlike in-person chats where listening isn't exactly her strong suit. But that's when I learned something new about communication with my mom. Sometimes communication has to be selfless. She needs acknowledgement. She wants to know I listened to her voice note, that I watched the video she sent, that I appreciated the stickers she painstakingly searched for. She even notices if the blue tick doesn't show, or if the voice note icon doesn't change color, or if one sticker doesn't get any emoji reaction from me. It's not just about the message, it's about making her feel heard and that she matters. So I've been putting in more conscious effort to respond as quickly, not missing a message, reading her forwarded emails, and reacting with emojis to her stickers and greetings. An effort I make also because I typically need to send the same message to both parents twice, so I thought why not be like a normal family and create a family group chat. But as you should know by now, my family is far from normal. I'd share what happened to my family group chat in my next video. Hi and welcome to day 94 of retiring and caring for my parents as an only child. I thought we could be like a normal family. So I created a family group chat. Again, this time on WhatsApp just to send info, pictures and videos quickly to both parents. Efficient, right? Well, Mom used Dad's phone to leave the group chat, then she left the group herself too. Why? Maybe she felt she wasn't getting full attention anymore. There might have been some jealousy about me spending more time and communicating more with Dad. She also might not understand how group chats work. To her, it's not about sharing information, it's who you're choosing to talk to and how. Honestly, my intentions were simple, just trying to communicate more easily, but maybe I was thinking more for myself and not fully seeing her perspective. I'm still learning more about my mom, her mental health challenges, and communication preferences, which reminds me about what I read in The Body Keeps the Score, that each of us has many parts or sub-personalities. For now, there certainly wouldn't be another family group chat. It might be just a group chat to me, but I don't know what it means for Mom. I'll also keep listening, learning, and meeting my parents where they are, not just in actions, but in how I reach out to them. Hi and welcome to day 95 of retiring and caring for my parents as an only child. Ever wonder how my dad stays so slim? After some serious probing, he finally admitted he's been saving the meals I buy for Mom to consume in the weekends. And guess what? Mom ratted him out. Turns out he's also been snacking on nuts and fruits all day, so by mealtime he's not even hungry. Yes, they are healthy snacks, but shouldn't we be eating our meals properly? So now I've instructed him to send me photos of his meals and keep me updated on what he's actually eating. With CDC vouchers from the government, which I generally don't touch, Dad can also spend more on good food. And when I visit, I'll bring them out to eat or tapao something nice, plus pastries occasionally. Lesson learned, caregiving isn't just about providing food, it's making sure they're actually eating it too. My dad's been losing weight lately, but it's not just from eating less or snacking on healthy stuff. Hi and welcome to day 96 of retiring and caring for my parents as an only child. His weight loss is also a consequence of muscle loss, something most of us don't even realize is happening. After age 30, adults lose 3 to 8% of their muscle mass per decade, according to Harvard Health. And what more, my dad, who is already past 60. Muscles keep us strong, mobile, and help prevent falls, which is a major risk as our parents get older. And it's definitely not like your cute niece or nephew falling and standing right back up. So yes, I've been that annoying child sending my parents workout videos, articles, and gently reminding Okay, nagging them to exercise. I also found an exercise device from a totally unexpected place that they enjoy using. I'll share it in the next video. For Mother's Day, I got my parents this device to help them move more, especially since I've been on their backs about exercising. Hi and welcome to day 97 of retiring and caring for my parents as an only child. Introducing a pedal exerciser that works both the arms and legs, so they can stay active while watching TV or scrolling on their phones. I actually spotted this in the movie Thelma, you know, the one where the cute 93-year-old grandma gets scammed and goes full-on action movie to hunt the guys down. Yeah, iconic. But what really stuck with me wasn't the scam. It was how grandma was cycling indoors to keep moving, because mobility is power when you're older. The end goal isn't for my parents to be heroes in an action movie, although if they want to, I'd gladly support them. It's to get them to try new equipment, exercises, whatever that will get them moving and have fun in the process. I've linked the exact bike I got in the description. No sponsorship, just genuinely sharing what's worked for us. And yes, ever since I set it up, they've been using it religiously, even more than I expected. Oh, and wait till you see what I got them for Father's Day. That's coming up in the next video. Lately, I've been feeling like when you care for others, somehow you get cared for too. Whether it's the universe, karma, or Shopee. I got my parents these eye care jellies from Brands. A friend introduced them to me when I visited her. She was taking them with her mom and said she felt some positive effect. It was just before Father's Day, and since both my parents have been having eye issues, mom with floaters, dad with cataract, it felt right to get something to support their eye health. I always try to get things they can share, like the pedal exerciser that was technically for Mother's Day. So 3 packs of jellies and 1 lucky draw later, I'm happy to share that I actually won one of 850 people to get a $60 no minimum spend voucher. It felt like a sweet little reimbursement from the universe. I used it to buy 3 bottles of multivitamins I'd been eyeing for myself, but held off on because I prioritized their gift. It's one of those moments where I felt, maybe my caregiving isn't invisible after all.